we are back with another episode of Nothing But Facts. Season 2, episode 38. I'm Chloe Rogers, grandson of Steve Rogers, son of Aaron Rogers, and I'm here with the bestest co-host in the whole wide world, Mr. Trill Bill.
I'm back. I had my little Rona scare, you feel me?
We
Good.
We good out here.
You
You
right.
feel me?
Blessed out here.
Back. Just back, you feel me? Just stress-free Sunday. Ravens ain't playing till Tuesday. Shit, Lamar finna be back on Tuesday.
Y'all gonna put 400 on us?
Shit, finna put up 800 on you.
I'm cool with that. I need to start Lamar for the rest of the fantasy playoffs. So, like, I need to make sure he good.
I mean, shit. He good, I'm good, COVID good.
All right.
COVID not good, but, you know, COVID weak. You feel me?
The squad is back. That's what matters right now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You know who not back? Westbrook in Houston. He ain't back. That ain't going down next
The
year.
boy's gone.
Yeah. Who won that trade real quick off of rip? If somebody won that trade.
Damn.
Houston.
Yeah, I was going to say Houston honestly
Yeah.
won because you got John Wall with DeMarcus Cousins again. They have previous chemistry. I think he fits better to like James Harden's needs too than Westbrook did.
He's a better passer for sure. It's just what
He's
John
not-
Wall are
he
we going to
doesn't need
see?
the ball like Westbrook. Like, he's a point guard, but he's not like Westbrook wants the ball at all times.
Although
yeah.
I did see a stat that said he had 9 cuts since 2017. Like basketball cuts.
What do you mean?
Like he's made 9 cuts since 2016.
Who, John Wall?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be over by February like 21st. It's over.
It's a wrap.
Heard it? It's gonna be like that video of Chris Paul, but it's gonna be a wall.
Oh, even worse. Yeah.
Moving, you gotta cut. I'm John Wall. I don't do that. I pass the ball and a dunk.
How you feeling about that, Trill?
Honestly, if John Wall can convince James Harden, or if James Harden has an epiphany and realizes, hey, I don't need the ball in my hand the whole time, he could run the show, I could just score and not have to worry about anything else, it may be able to work. Because I think that the issue is that him and Russell Westbrook saw themselves as equals.
Mm-hmm.
John Wall is a legit point guard.
Yeah.
Like, he was a 20 and 10 guy before all the injuries. So I'm just thinking that ultimately they win it. They also got the 2023 pick, even though it's protected. It's like, you got a pick still.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ain't had none of those.
Exactly. You ain't got none of them shit. You gave up 4 just to get Westbrook last year. So it's like, bruh, you had to get something back. Ultimately, Bradley Beal going to shoot Russell Westbrook in the face. That team's going to get blown up. The future is really Denny and Hachimura.
I feel like we're both of the teams. The trades, it's good on paper. Like, those names together look crazy, but in like Westbrook and Beal could possibly be like the best backcourt in the East. But then at the same time, I don't even know how that's gonna work.
That does lead
Like,
us
is
into
Bradley just gonna play off the ball all the time?
I think if it was 5 years ago, they would work. But now,
3 years ago,
no,
probably.
maybe like 3 years ago. But
Yeah, no. It's past that prime. That leads us into our first Facts or Crack question. It's a 2-part question. First, Facts or Crack, are Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal a top 4 duo in the East? And then, are Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, and Bertans a top 2 trio in the East? Let's start on the duo
Top
first.
2 trio?
Let's start on the duo
So,
first. Let's start on
some
I think both of those are
duos I'm
cracks.
already thinking of off the
Crack.
top of my head. Drew and Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jimmy and Bam.
Mm-hmm.
You got KD and Kyrie.
Embiid and Simmons.
Embiid and Simmons.
Tatum and Brown.
Nah,
I'm taking Tatum and Brown.
I'm
as
taking
well.
I'm
Personally,
taking
I'm
a good
taking
amount of
Tatum and
those
Taking Tatum and
over
Brown.
over Westbrook and Beal, just because of the idea of like I don't think they're gonna work well together.
Yeah. And
There's
the trio,
definitely
the
gonna be
trio
some
shit
issues.
that's crack. I don't even think there's trios. There's so many potential trios, like, you know, like in Denver with Jokic, Murray, and MPJ.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so much, like, they gotta grow still for it to be. There's just a bunch of duos right now in the NBA.
I feel like they have the best third man in the East. Besides the Bucks, I would give the
Yeah, I
Bucks.
was like, I like Middleton.
Yeah, I'll give.
And shit, Tyler Hero starts.
I was gonna
slapping,
say
man.
Tyler
Yeah,
Hero, you
Tyler
can't-
Hero
Yeah,
starts.
Tyler Hero.
He start.
Then you also got to think of Dunk. Like you could combine Dunk and Hero together to be like, yeah, that's kind of like our big 3 almost.
Just combine all the white people together. That's our third person.
There you
Crazy
go.
Bird.
Exactly, I like that.
Exactly. You feel me?
Androgic? Okay, but
I won't say that they're a top. We'll address the most important one, the trio. Bertans he got his payday, but at the end of the day, he's just a sniper. Like, that's what he gets paid to do. So until he shows me that legitimately when other stars are on the court, then it'll be something. But I mean, it was literally just Bradley Beal, and he needed someone last year. Hell, I don't know, was Zataransky the point guard? So it's like, exactly, bro. They was
and
fried.
Rory got hurt as well.
Exactly,
So
bro.
More playing time.
Still, I think 40% isn't a fluke. Like,
Oh, not
40%
at
from
all.
three. Yeah.
It's just I don't think what he does is enough to be considered a third person. Like,
All right,
Middleton does
Like
more.
a third star.
100%
Like he's
Middleton
probably not
does
gonna make
more.
an All-Star team.
He can't put the ball on the ground and get a bucket like Middleton
100%.
and other players. Not Duncan, but Tyler Hero, even other teams. Hell, a trio. Boston's got the best trio, honestly.
I mean,
If
you're looking at
Kemba in there too.
if you're looking at like the Bertans situation, like I feel like it's the elevated payroll that almost makes you like look at what he's getting paid, and you're like, oh, well, is he the third man? So I think it's just kind of like we're just starting to see the tip of the iceberg in that aspect as well. So a lot of people, like even like yourself, like how you're like asking us the question, like it's the idea that like, well, he's getting paid like he would be the third man, but like now we're gonna start seeing people get paid that 50, 60 million a year going into the future.
I feel like it's the tip of the iceberg with his talent as well too.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just
because
like Duncan Robinson as well.
I was gonna
They're
say
both
we were
just
gonna say
shooters.
Duncan Robinson. Like we had that discussion before that. Like when Bertans signed the contract, that we said that Duncan Robinson, like, well, what's gonna happen when he has to get signed? He's gonna get that like 5-year, $80 million contract.
Bread,
Yep.
bag, money.
Shit, someone gonna pay him.
Somebody.
I don't know if it's gonna be Miami.
I don't think so.
I hope so. I know
That's so
it's
much.
it's crazy. We got to see what happens next year
The
to
way
really figure
cap
that out.
Space looking. Oh no, about that bit, dog.
You can find shooters like everywhere.
Facts.
I could go find me a kid at Rivera right now who could shoot 10 in a row. Take him to the NBA. Give him 2 months of training.
Right.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
All right, real quick question. After Curry and Clay, we taking them out of this question. Is Bertans the top 3 shooter? Duncan is 1?
I think
No.
I had seen something the other day that said like Duncan's
not one.
Yeah.
I don't think
Buddy
Duncan's
Hield, I'm
one,
sorry.
but
Steph Curry.
I'm
is
like
number
Baby
one
Curry.
of all time. Like,
Well, no, he said taking
I'm
those
taking
2
all
out.
them.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
what?
like,
Baby
yeah.
Curry
Yeah,
is
yeah,
still
yeah.
number
They're in a
1.
whole nother class. It's like them
Seth
two.
Curry. Seth Curry's that. He just doesn't do what his brother do. But from the 3-point line, I like
Okay.
them in a contest to go at it,
Okay,
and I like Steph to win at times. That boy is.
I like
a
him in that
shooter.
conversation too. I do.
Um,
He got a better shooting percentage than his brother right now.
Maybe going in. There's a reason.
He'll take as many, obviously, but he got a better shooting
Gotta
percentage.
eat. He went to Philly, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's about to eat in Philly. He about to stay
I
in
go
that corner.
Seth Curry.
Mhm.
I like Bertans. I also like Joe Harris.
I like Joe Harris, too.
Trying to think who else is a shooter like that. Damn.
Or you putting Buddy on that list as well.
but he's
Alright,
nice
he's
with
not.
it.
He done
But
fell off a little bit.
exactly, I'm like, to be top 3, like, then
Mhm.
I would have to go. I would actually have to compare the numbers between Duncan and Bertans before I would say who number 3 is. But Baby Curry and Joe Harris for sure, just because those dudes are unconscious.
I think I'm
So
taking
So-
Duncan over Joe Harris, but I can feel that.
I just pulled up the 3-point percentage leaders right now. You got Seth Curry at 1 with 44%. You have Duncan at 2 with just about 40. If you want to estimate it, it's about 44%. And then it's Steph, then Kyle Korver, then Joe Harris.
Oh, cool.
You actually don't see Bertans till number 9.
Nice.
So he's shooting at 41% from 3. Just to throw that out there. So Duncan is a little more accurate.
No, yeah, I figured he was way more accurate, to be honest.
that's crazy. That's
Oh,
fucking
he's fire.
insane.
Hella talent in the league right now.
Fucking insane.
Next facts or crack question. We talked about the top of the divisions last week. We're going to talk about like the bottom of the divisions because we got a playing tournament now. We didn't talk about that a lot last week. 7 seed will play the 10 seed. 8 seed will play the 9 seed. Just an extra game. NBA gets some more bread. So facts or crack.
And then those winners play each other.
So if the 7, it's just like last year. So if the 7 wins, they just are automatically in. But if the 10 wins, they got to play again. And if they win, then they're in. So facts or crack. a 10 seed will beat a 7 seed?
I mean, of course it can happen. I would say it's more likely to happen in the West.
Mm-hmm.
I think those teams are a lot stronger over there. It's a lot deeper. In the East, like, if it's the Hawks versus, damn, who could I see struggling like that but still being a good team?
Yeah, I was gonna say we got.
I don't know if I would see the Hawks
who's
like the
in that
7 or 8
range.
seed.
They'll be in that probably in that range.
I don't know. I think they could get in the top 6.
Because the top 5 off the rip: Heat,
Boston,
Celtics, Bucks,
Philly.
Nets, Philly.
Yeah, I guess
That's
you could
off
throw
rip
it-
top
You
5.
could throw
Pacers
Atlanta
are
right
somewhere
there.
in there.
Pacers.
In the top 5.
No, they're somewhere in there in the playoffs for sure. I think they're gonna make it.
I could see the
Yeah.
I could see the Pacers being a play-in team.
I feel like
Depending on how long and how well Jonathan Isaac comes back,
I was gonna say them
and
as well.
if Markel Fultz can actually take a next step, then the
Mhm.
Magic will probably be back in the playoffs again as well.
That would
So
be
I
nice
think-
to see.
The Magic, Pacers, Raptors,
Oh, there's also the
forgot
Raptors
about
too.
that.
and Hawks will all be in that same tier.
yeah,
as well.
never mind. Atlanta might actually be in
Yeah,
the
the
play-in.
Raptors
Yeah.
might still. I don't know, man.
The East isn't so shabby. They're
No,
not
the
so
end,
shabby.
the bottom of it isn't. We can see an upset. I'm not gonna lie, but y'all said it's more likely in the West.
Yeah, just because you could see a team like, just let's just say we put it in this year, you would have had the Suns playing somebody like
Who's the third?
the 7th seed was, if I'm not mistaken, this year, not Portland, but
It was Dallas, right? Yeah.
exactly. So
that'd
the
been
Suns
something.
versus Dallas, that's not a bad series.
That'd have been something.
That would be nice. That would be
Actually,
nice.
That would be real nice.
And hell, with the way that the Suns were playing, they didn't lose a game
Mm-hmm.
when it mattered. So yeah,
And
shit,
now they got Chris Paul.
Mhm.
that would have been something to see.
They might be in the 7 seed. Hopefully, they don't get upset. We gonna see.
It's gonna be interesting because, as I said, the West is just so deep. I really don't know how the seeding works out. I mean, everyone knows the top 3 teams. You could arguably say the top 4, depending on how well Golden State plays, but everyone knows it's
Top two
Lakers,
LA.
Clippers, Denver.
Yeah, that's all for top 3, and then the next tier would be
The next year could go either way. Like Utah could finish 4th, Portland could finish 4th,
Dallas could take the next step.
Houston,
Dallas,
Dallas.
Any of those 4 teams.
I feel like that's all in the next tier. So who's in that after tier?
After that,
That's
you
who would
got
be in the play-in tournament. Whoever's
I
in
expect
that.
Memphis,
Minnesota to take a
Phoenix,
step this
New
year.
Orleans.
New Orleans.
It's crazy because when we talk about it like this, like I was even telling Chloe the other night. So we got our fantasy league set up now, right?
Mhm.
I told her, I was like, this might be one of the most like stacked years in like fantasy basketball because
Yeah,
there's
there's
so
a lot
much
of
talent
stars.
out there. Like now that
Yeah.
we're like saying like all these teams and everything, you could like think of one of these teams and just any of them could kind of like just pop off and become like a top 3, top 4 team easily.
Exactly. Especially because of COVID this year. You
I think
have no
this is
idea.
gonna be
No
one of the most
fans.
unpredictable years. Are they
Mhm.
still gonna do no fans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it.
I mean, I just think it's smart to do just
Yeah.
because, bruh, the first time you have fans, let's just say a ball ends up in the crowd, like, bruh, there's like, think about how normal that used to be if
Yeah.
a ball went into the crowd, you know,
Yeah.
fan just
I
throws
didn't
it
even
back.
think about it like that, to be real.
Now it's
I
like,
didn't think
bruh,
about that.
if that ball goes into the fan's hand, just like, bruh, just keep that shit.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a souvenir.
Like, we go get a new ball because we don't know what you got. You could have even got it once you came in here and passed it.
Exactly. No,
I don't
If you
need
look
it.
at the NFL's example too, right? There's cases breaking out all the time, games getting delayed. The NBA can't
Bruh,
afford that.
Bruh,
You saw
bruh.
that picture I sent in the
This
chat?
man sent me an article yesterday, and it just one-on-one. The Ravens had 4 different strains. I need you, the words that I'm saying right
Four
now, I'm
different
looking in the camera.
strains?
Strains
4
of COVID.
different
4 different
strains
strains
of
of
COVID. Let me find
COVID-19.
What
I
are
don't
you
even
talking
think that's a
about?
real
COVID
statement right there.
19.2, COVID 19.8,
Yeah, what?
COVID
Right.
19.6.
They said
At least 4
3
strains of COVID-19 were found at the team's facility, and 3 of the
3
4 were
different
stopped and not spread within our organization. Unfortunately, the 4th was a highly contagious strain and spread.
exactly.
Dot,
The 4th one was just basically like, oh, we here, we finna fuck shit up.
It's like fucking Venom, bro. It's like
I got put on for my
That's
gang.
wild. That's
Everybody
wild.
else got taken out. That's like the last cockroach, bro.
That's
Like,
wild.
bro, it's crazy. 4 different strains, bro. I see why the whole, bro. I'm praying for Mark Andrews, dog.
Bruh,
This
please,
man
Yeah,
I
for
for
need
real,
him.
bro. Yeah, no, he
Like, Lamar gonna be back, but I'm praying for him, bro. I mean,
in danger.
exactly,
For
bro.
real,
This man
for
is a
real danger.
diabetic
No, for real.
playing football. He could have opted out this year. I wouldn't have been mad at him.
Nah, he gonna play. Don't worry. He good.
Now he like, fuck it. I got COVID. I'm gonna beat COVID. Then we gonna beat.
So he did catch it
Oh,
too.
So
shit.
y'all gonna put like 700 on us instead of 800 if he can't play? That's cool.
Nah, we just finna go to Dez instead. Fuck it. Dez gotta.
Oh yeah,
Dez
he
gotta
gonna
come
catch a
back
TD.
in.
Your
Get
revenge.
Tez a TD, please.
You
That'd be
feel
nice.
me?
That'd be nice.
We gotta do something. Just something,
Are
bro.
you
Step
gonna
it
be
up a
mad
little
if Dez does like some sort of disrespectful touchdown dance? Or you're gonna be
He
like,
wouldn't.
you kind of owe it to us.
Only thing he would do is run to the star and do what T.O. did, just because he's ignorant. That's the only thing he would do. But no,
He should
Cowboy
run
for
to the
life.
star just to say fuck Jerry Jones.
he's a Cowboy for life.
Well, if we catch Jerry Jones in these streets, we know how we feel about
Oh yeah,
him.
no, that's a different He
Facts.
catching the hands.
Could have paid that man Dak. He still ain't paid that man Dak, bruh. He finna just let that, bruh.
Dak gonna be gone, bruh. He's gonna be a quarterback for somebody else's team, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, this nigga really good," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I told you."
Tragic.
damn.
It's gonna be very
Tragic.
As long as he don't end up in Pittsburgh or New England, I'm cool
Yeah.
with it, bruh.
He's sick if
Pretty
he end up
much.
in
If he goes to
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
If he goes to
I could see him
Pittsburgh,
going
you
to
know-
Pittsburgh.
Cause
Like,
y'all already got one team.
You just
gotta
spoke
deal
into
with Mahomes.
existence. You just spoke that shit to
Baker
existence.
Mayfield.
The Brown. That's that. This is what you told me. to come
Deshaun
up with
Watson
something off
just
the
needs
top of my head.
offense at this point.
This is the facts of crack I have. So are the Browns better without Odell? Just because of everything like that it causes,
No.
like just
I don't
trying to
think
get
I
him
would
the
say
ball
they're
all the
any
time.
better or worse.
Bro, they going in, bro. They going in.
They're not.
I would say
going
like this. I
in.
think Nick Chubb is just that good that it
Yeah, that run
it
game is
doesn't make
fire.
a
Chubb as
difference.
well.
That run
Yeah.
game is so crazy.
If I'm not mistaken, they're averaging like the most yards per game as far as rushing goes. Because today,
Yes.
them versus the Titans was the number one rushing
him
team
and
versus the
Derrick
number
Henry
two
the
rushing
past
team.
5 years have like statistically been like the number 1 and 2 running back.
No, yeah, they're
Like
both.
yards after carry,
They're both
everything.
amazing. But I feel like if Baker feels like he has to look at Odell more, like yeah, you should look at Odell more because he's Odell. But like
Yeah.
that shouldn't hinder you if you're that shouldn't be your excuse to not be a good
Yeah,
quarterback.
I just think
'Cause
it
of
hinders
a great
Odell's
wide
game
receiver.
ultimately. Does
Yeah.
he hinder the team? No, he doesn't hinder the team. He only helps. But Baker's not the kind of QB like Eli Manning was that made Odell look great. Like Eli Manning's at least gonna sling it down the field and stuff. Baker's not really like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was also looking at the situations that they were in. Odell in New York, basically Victor Cruz was the man before that. He was coming off all those knee injuries. You were looking
That
for
too.
that next guy. And let's just face it, like the Giants were good, but Eli had to keep throwing the ball just for them to be relevant. And they went from benching Eli to putting him back in the very next week. Broke this man record for no reason. Like it was just a whole bunch of ignorant shit. So he went from one situation where you thought it was bad to another situation where it's not bad. It's just they need to recognize what works better for them.
Yeah,
Baker Mayfield can't throw the ball more than 30 times a game.
Exactly.
He just makes dumbass decisions. It's just that simple. And it's no knock on him. He's still a top quarterback when they give him the opportunity to manage a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Alex Smith looks good. That's how quarterbacks like motherfucking Kirk Cousins look good. Case Keenum put seasons together. Like, bruh, these aren't amazing people, but if you don't give them too much to handle, basically Ryan Tannehill, bruh. Like, shit, you give him a run game, you don't make him have
That's
to go be superhero and Superman,
True.
they're going to go make the right throws at the end of the day. They made it to the NFL for a reason.
Very true. Very true.
So,
But I got a quick facts to crack as well. Do you think Baker Mayfield could be elite one day though? Like, is his 4th year in the league?
I don't know if I'm gonna
He was-
call him elite yet,
As
but
of right now, no.
he did nice today against a team that's
Because
supposed to
that's
be
what
solid.
that's what he does that, and then next week he's gonna throw 150 yards with
Not
3
even like
interceptions.
118 yards.
What you
With
said
3
about Derek Carr?
interceptions and a fumble lost.
if I switch Deshaun Watson and Baker Mayfield,
Oh my god.
just think
The
about
Browns,
that for a second.
you're sick.
Exactly.
yeah, you're
I'm like,
sick.
I would be sick personally, but the Browns would be a
And
serious
Odell is
contender
held. Oh,
every
Juice,
single year,
yeah.
bruh.
Yeah, no.
Like,
They be
That might be the best team in the division.
easily,
Okay.
bruh. I would call them the favorites, especially with that run game. No knock on ours, but, bruh, you basically got a free top-tier running back in Kareem Hunt because he
Yep.
decided to kick a bitch.
Yep.
And
It ruined
Chiefs
my fantasy
overreacted.
season, but it's all good.
and then Nick Chubb is just a demon, bruh. Georgia just produced running backs for days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
He's disgusting, man. Honestly, I think he's the easily the most underrated like running back. I think a lot of people always forget to keep his name in the conversation.
Thank you, Eric, for dropping him on.
facts
our
are
fantasy
crack.
team. I
How about
appreciate that.
this?
Okay.
Nick Chubb is the best running back to come from Georgia in the last 10 years. Because I won't throw him in a conversation with Herschel Walker yet.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Todd Gurley with them touchdowns. He's like up there.
We got
He
someone in the
like
chat that
70
said.
plus.
We got someone on the chat that said no. Heck no.
Who better?
I got Todd.
You
Yeah,
taking Todd?
I don't know who it is.
Todd Gurley
Taking
has
Todd?
like.
Oh wait,
70
they're
plus
talking about the
touchdowns.
team. They're kind of catching up on the conversation.
okay.
They
It's
said
like
the
70
Steelers would
plus or
dominate
like-
still.
Oh,
Like
okay.
70 or like 80 touchdowns, I think, total or some shit.
I like Todd Gurley, but Nick Chubb,
Yeah, no, he's a different animal.
he's also had the knee injury in college. He came back from it. Really didn't affect him. He's still rolling.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to have a rushing title either last year or the year before that, and he lost it on some noodle shit to us because he had it, and then he got negative yards, and then they had threw the ball for the rest of the game. Can't control shit like that. So, yeah, bro, I mean, I would take Nick Chubb over Todd Gurley just because
Yeah, I would definitely take Nick. Chubb
he
over
survived
Todd
so
Gurley.
far. I haven't seen series like he had an injury earlier this year,
Whoa.
went on IR
Person-
with the
Person in the chat saying Gurley.
I can't do it just because
Todd.
Can't do it. Yeah.
granted, rookie year.
Ram years?
Okay,
Oh.
let's
Oh,
just
he
say
said. Well, he's saying Gurley without the injuries. We
Gurley
gotta
had a
take
higher
them.
peak.
Exactly.
For
We
sure,
gotta
though.
take them
Gurley
as
had
they
a higher-
are, though.
Gurley's
well,
peak
nah,
was crazy.
if we go
Oh
back,
yeah, I'm not
peak's
talking,
crazy.
bro. I'm talking about like both of them at their peak, bro. It's Todd
Rookie
Gurley all
year?
day, every day.
Yeah, at the
before
peak,
the
of course.
injuries, if I had to make a draft and they're both available, I'm taking Todd Gurley.
Mm.
But what I see and who's gonna have the better career,
Yeah,
Nick Chubb.
of
Yeah,
course,
Nick Chubb.
Shit, crazy.
So if the Steelers, like, Big Ben's going to retire in what, 2 years? 3 years? 2 years?
At this rate, I don't know.
All right.
I wouldn't
say,
be.
like,
I wouldn't
Super
be
Bowl-
surprised if it might have to be
Super
after
Bowl
this year if
bust,
they do good.
bust for these next 2
Yeah, no,
years.
if they win this year, he's out of there.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Well,
gonna say. I think if
2
they,
or
if they
3
could
years.
win this year, he might actually just step away on the mountaintop.
So, like, if they don't get another quarterback, are the Browns going to be, like, better than y'all? Like, beating y'all for the division?
It
Hey,
all
you guys
comes
is
down
forgetting
to
about that guy in Cincinnati, Joe Burrow coming.
he's not bad. He
He's not
just
bad.
needs more help.
I think he
Yeah,
needs
I
a better
know.
coaching
Give it
staff.
like 3 years.
Their coaching staff is
Yeah,
terrible.
it's true. We see you.
All they did today to keep themselves in the game, the Bengals, was just try to fight. That's
Yeah.
it. They were like,
no
all right, so
quarterback
we
out
gonna
there.
we gonna punch Devontae Parker and he gonna punch a coach. Like that's
Fuck
it.
We got your best player out the game,
Exactly.
and we sacrificed a fucking special teamer.
We
So-
playing chess out here, my guy.
So
What
Buddy
y'all
in the
doing?
chat says Dalvin Cook over Nick Chubb.
Yes,
Well,
but he
without
didn't go to
injuries,
Georgia.
it probably I
I'm
don't know.
taking Dalvin.
Yeah, we didn't go to Georgia, but yeah, I'm taking Dalvin.
Taking
for sure.
Dalvin. Cook.
Dalvin is looking nice this
Dalvin
year,
Cook.
but Chubb
Crib.
is.
You know he's
think
taking
about it?
Dalvin.
I think Chubb has like more yards per
okay.
game than Dalvin, but Dalvin I think has obviously more touchdowns.
Dalvin's had a touchdown every single game. he's
Dalvin's
played in
way more
besides one.
explosive.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
think
except one. He missed out on one,
Mhm.
maybe
the
two.
game you know, I think is the game you called on
I
with
did
the
call it.
Bears.
I said he wasn't gonna hit the touchdown that game.
I'll say Dalvin is definitely way more explosive.
It's a better argument than Gurley in my eyes.
I can't take him over Chubb though, just because, bro, the shit that Chubb do. Like I watched him go for 16 rushes, 165 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the number 1 defense in the NFL, which was the Ravens at the time.
He do some
Do you know how
different stuff.
depressing that shit was, bro?
Wait, so is he gonna do that again when he play y'all next? Like
Honestly,
in 2 weeks?
bro, they didn't even have to use him like that today because Baker sprayed.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather Baker 4 touchdowns than this nigga running for 200 yards on us. I feel like I have a way better chance in the game if Baker's throwing than him running.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
bruh, the way they run the ball is fucking terrifying.
So who are your top 5 running backs?
In the NFL right now, damn.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Chubb, Derrick Henry,
What?
Dalvin Cook.
Not forgetting about Whitey.
Are we counting?
Oh,
Whitey?
McCaffrey. Yeah, McCaffrey's
McCaffrey
definitely
up
up
there.
there. I'm not putting them in order, but I think those are 4 right there.
Number 1, I'm sorry. He just different. Alvin Kamara different, bruh.
thought
Oh
you were
wow,
gonna say him.
this
He-
person said kick Willie off the set.
He is.
He
Oh, wow.
different, bruh.
I like Christian.
Oh yeah,
McCaffrey or
Kamara would
AK.
be the 5th. Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey or Kamara. Aaron Jones is
Okay,
somewhere up
one
there.
second.
Oh, Aaron Jones. Yeah.
He's somewhere
damn.
up there.
I'm
He's
ta-
not
I'm
better
taking
than the
Derrick
one.
I
Henry over
can't
him.
take
I'm taking Henry.
Derrick Henry.
He can't catch.
Exactly.
True,
the
true.
thing is, I
And
can't sit here
That's
and
why
put
Christian
Derrick
McCaffrey
Henry
and Kamara are so crazy.
and Nick Chubb over Alvin Kamara and Christian McCaffrey.
Especially
know
like
who's supposed
I'm,
to
fantasy
I'm
be
not
three.
saying to
and
take him
everything.
over them, but I
Well,
think
no, I'm
he's still
saying-
top 5.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying
That
in
tier.
my preference, it's gonna go AK McCaffrey, just going off of healthy right now, because of course that
Yeah.
freak up in New York. If he had a real
Can I ask
offense,
you a question?
I'm listening.
if Dak was healthy, would Zeke be in that tier as well?
No.
Nah, because
Zeke-
Dak was
Zeke
still
lost-
going for
Zeke got
400 yards.
effects from the Rona still because, bro, 2-3 years
Zeke
ago,
not right, bruh.
top 2 running
Okay.
back, and
He
now
wore
he's just
he
all
wore
his
too many
numbers are
crop
so
tops for his own
down.
good, bro. I'm just sick
I
of
don't know
his
what's wrong
shit.
with
The
him,
tight
bro.
ache is getting to his brain.
I'll say it like this: I will never draft
Making
him on
me
my
sad.
fantasy team for the longest time.
Bro, he's on my bench this week. That's projected 11 points. I'm like, what? This
And
man's-
there was so much hype behind Zeke. Zeke was supposed to be like the guarantee.
He makes me sad.
He was a top 3 pick in every league.
I don't watch Cowboys games.
It's okay, Cheese. We know it's been a sad season for you, and it's been a sad last few weeks for Trill.
I mean, shit. It's been look, man. We've been losing. Then the Rona. Then I had the Rona. Then Lamar had the Rona. Then
And
shit.
you didn't have the Rona.
Exactly. Now Rona got to leave Lamar. Bruh, it's a lot, bruh. It's a lot. We just trying to survive and make it. Take it day by day. But
Is y'all gonna survive in the playoffs though? Is y'all even gonna make the playoffs?
that's a great question. Honestly, we make it. We make it. We don't. We don't. You
It's
feel
one of
me?
them- It's one of them ones.
I ain't finna even trip. Like, I don't get depressed about sports no more like that.
It's
I'll
one
tell
of
you
them
this:
ones.
if you do make it to the playoffs, the Dolphins will see you there.
Ooh.
That's great. Because guess what? We know at the end of the day, all it takes is one good hit, and that Hawaiian kid out the game.
Man, what they did.
We gonna turn him into a
They did-
Hawaiian roll, big dog. Like, bro, we finna
They
eat
did
him.
Jakeem Grant dirty today.
Oh, yeah, bro. They was
Yeah,
taking shots at
yeah.
Jakeem
They
Grant because we
speared
don't
him like
respect him.
Goldberg.
He little. He like 5'4".
We don't respect him, bro. And we don't respect Tua. Shit. Who was y'all starting running back, bro? He can't, bro. He wouldn't even be on the damn active roster on our team.
Sheesh.
Buddy in the chat says Ravens need a new playbook. That option running gun
Oh,
is
yeah.
dead. Teams know what Lamar
Of
wants.
course. Bruh, we run the-
that shit
Listen
fried.
to this stat right here.
Okay.
Just think about it.
I like it.
Tell him, Trill.
We run the ball on 65% of first downs. What the hell is the defense going to think on first down?
Cheese.
I'll let Cheese answer that one.
Y'all gonna run the ball.
Exactly, big dogs. Exactly. It don't matter what type of run it is.
What?
It's going to be a run.
This man said, "Who cares about Tua? Herbert all day." I care about Tua. That's my QB. I
Yeah,
gotta
Herbert,
put trust
that
in
boy-
him.
Herbert the truth.
Tua, look, Tua wasn't my pick for the Dolphins. It is what it is. But
Yo, you put Herbert into a spot right now.
Dolphins are
Y'all-
good.
y'all would be
Dolphins
a
are
Super
9-2
Bowl.
this year. If
Y'all would be a
Dolphins are
Super
the
Bowl
Herbert.
favorite right
Top
now, no
seed in
cap.
the AFC.
With the defense too.
Y'all will be the leaders of the AFC East. Fuck that. Like, what are we talking
Yeah.
about? He might have started from day. They might have did the lung thing to him, to Fitzpatrick.
Lord
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ.
god.
How they did Tyrod, bro. Like, damn, bro, that shit
Justin
crazy.
Herbert's parents probably paid like a little fee for that.
Yeah,
He's
no,
like,
that's
"Mom, I
what
got
I'm
it. I'm getting my
I got it,
contract
I got it."
soon."
Bro, this man Tyrod decided not to sue the team. Like, bro,
They had
I
to- he
already
got to
know
pay-
something.
Yeah,
He got
Bro,
paid off
something
too.
happened behind closed doors. You don't
He's like,
get,
we're gonna do this to you, but you gonna get this later.
bro. Your lung don't get punctured, and you just be cool about it.
You're
Nah,
gonna stay
he
on our
just
team. You're gonna keep getting
wrote
paid your
that shit.
contract.
That's the favorite.
Like, bro, man,
Good.
I'm disappointed in them niggas.
Check your bank account on Saturday.
Disappointed, but yeah, we need a new playbook. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because y'all ain't about to make the playoffs. Because, real quick, facts or crack, are the Browns about to be the top seed? Top wild card seed
What
in the AFC?
Oh, I gotta check. What's the Browns' schedule like the rest of the season? That's
We
that's
play
the
them-
probably
schedule's
the
been
best question.
kind of actually
Let's
weak.
see.
We
not
play
gonna
them
lie.
next Sunday.
Y'all gonna put the pause on him? Or what y'all gonna do with Nick Chubb? Because he on my fantasy team. I need to know what to do.
The game plan is gonna be to make Baker throw 30 times. We gonna put 8 people in the box.
Okay.
We gonna headhunt Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry. Oh shit,
He
said-
CTE.
No, Nick.
Kareem Hunt.
He said Derrick.
He did
I'm-
say Derrick
He's
Henry.
scared
I'm-
of Derrick
I got
Henry.
PTSD,
No,
bruh.
he's so scared of Derrick Henry.
Derrick, bruh, cause I had a like literally, bruh. My brother walked in. I seen Derrick Henry run somebody over, and we was like, bruh, we hate that nigga, bruh. He a Florida person, but we hate him at this point. Like,
Anytime he see a big hit, he
So
think of
the-
Derrick Henry.
The Browns got 4 games left. They play the Ravens next Monday on the 14th.
next Monday. Oh, I gotta work. Fuck.
Then next Sunday they play the Giants, so they might take that one. Then they play the Jets, so they might also take that one. And both games are in New York, so they probably don't even have to travel.
Hold on. You said the Giants. Don't be disrespecting the Giants like that. That's the first place team right there, big dog.
They-
All right.
In the
That's-
worst division in the
Hey,
whole fucking league.
That's a first place team.
That
We
is a
don't
first place
disrespect
team.
first place teams
That's
like
very
that.
You
He's-
have
he's
totally
not
lost
wrong.
your mind since the Ravens have lost their
he's
way.
not- he's not wrong.
We don't disrespect first place teams around here.
What the
Sheesh.
fuck are you talking about?
They've been playing great defense all season long. They only lost in the opening game by one possession to the only undefeated
What
team in
about
the
the
Bro,
other
NFL.
six games?
there's been like another
What
10
about the other
games.
six
since
games. The other 6 games.
Oh,
they
all
lost.
them other games, you feel me? You feel me? They in the worst division in the NFL, so with Rick to do that shit.
Right
so
now,
think about it. If the Giants was 8-4, how would the world look right now?
the Giants
With
are,
with everything that happened, Giants have a top 5 defense. Look it up.
because they're playing the
They do.
Seahawks right now. 43 seconds left in the half. It is 3-0.
Their defense is
Bruh,
crazy.
Well,
holding who was an MVP discussed dude in Russell Wilson to 3 points. Exactly,
Yes,
bro. Because it got me
100.
hot. I almost called him Westbrook, bro. He getting me hot. Like, bro.
108 yards and a fumble.
Well, the last game
Lost
the
fumble.
Browns have in the season is against the Steelers, so
Oh yeah,
they do have 2 pretty tough games against them.
that
and the
game finna
Raiders.
end in a tie.
I was gonna say, who did the
Riley and
Steelers? Who did the Steelers play the rest of the way? Because could that
Let's see.
possibly be for the division?
Oh, the
or
Steelers.
not really?
Steelers got a nice few games coming up.
'Cause they
If
ain't
I'm
really
not
played nobody
mistaken,
either.
they got
So,
the Colts coming up. I know they got the Bills coming up.
do they play
and-
today or they're on a bye week?
They I don't know.
I think they
CTE.
might be on a bye week, honestly.
They play
No.
tomorrow. They play the football team.
Oh, they play tomorrow. Oh, yeah. They play tomorrow against Washington. That's a dub. Then they play the Bills in Buffalo. Then they play the
It should be
Bengals
snowing.
in Cincinnati. Then
Joe
they play
Burrow
the
gonna be
Colts in
back.
Pittsburgh, and then the Browns.
All right, so
Joe Burrow's what?
so this was finna
Did
happen
he
in
just
each
say
game.
Joe Burrow's coming
Yeah,
back?
He got
yeah.
it. He got it.
In the Colts game,
Yeah.
I got Jonathan Taylor going for 250.
I like that.
250 yards.
Yeah.
That's
next
chi-
week?
What is
I
that?
really-
That's gonna be championship week.
I
or
really think
semifinal
he's
week?
just mad that
What
the
week
Ravens
is it?
lost to them.
What week is it?
That's week 14.
that's
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 14 or 15. They played the Colts.
They play the Colts the 5th. Well, I guess the 16th week because
Oh,
you know
that's
it's,
a-
you know
that's-
it's you know it's really
championship
chip.
week.
I need that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
so
I
so
remember that.
he's,
It's not-
he's dropping
Hold on.
88.6
It's not
fantasy points.
it's not the last game, but you know how there's 17 weeks, so
This is
That's
week
championship
16.
week.
Yeah, week
it's
16.
championship week. He's
Yeah,
dropping
championship week.
88.6 points.
Yeah.
who is
start,
Jonathan Taylor?
Start
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor week 16.
And Patrick Mahomes that week is dropping 6,000.
Who do they play?
points.
Who do the Chiefs play that
What
week?
league
Chiefs
are
play
you
the
in?
Giants.
The
actually.
league.
You know
bruh,
what?
It's just the
That's
league.
what we need to also discuss
No,
right
the
now.
Chiefs
League of
play the Falcons, I'm
Extraordinary
sorry. Y'all play
Gentlemen.
the Giants.
Pull up week 16 schedule, NFL schedule for me.
Okay.
I
Alright,
can
we-
tell you everybody who needs to start that week
All right,
Yeah.
we're
because
doing
that's
it right now.
championship week. We're gonna tell you
All
championship
right,
roster
bet that.
right
We
now.
doing fantasy
Yep.
right now. Let's shout out some fantasy stars while
Darren Waller.
he pulling up the schedule real quick.
Oh my God, Darren
Yeah.
Waller.
41
38 points. We're gonna win in our podcast league without a quarterback. That's
He
how we
was
do
Week 16, right? The second to last week. That's what you want to
Yes.
see?
Yes.
Okay. First game I see here is on Christmas Day, the Vikings versus the Saints.
That,
the Christmas Day game.
Damn, I don't even know.
Vikings
Christmas on
versus
Sunday
Saints?
this year?
Vikings
Oh,
versus the Saints.
you gotta have
Christmas
both
on
them.
Sunday this year?
The
It's on a
receivers,
Thursday.
the
Oh,
receivers
that's
for
a
sure.
Thursday game.
The
Okay.
rec-
All right, hold on. So it's on
We
a
got
Thursday.
excited. We all got excited.
Justin
Yeah, I know.
Jefferson and Adam Thielen for sure.
Both running backs.
I don't know.
Drew Brees could be back
You
by
start
then.
Dalvin because it's Dalvin, but like it's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It's in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's no fan, but it's gonna be tough.
Regardless, it's in a dome, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
It's
that's
you
in-
what-
start,
really
you
what
start,
matters,
slant,
the
you start
dome and
slant
shit.
boy because
He's
the
getting
Vikings,
back to
the
it, too.
Vikings defense is awful.
Quick question: Drew Brees, what's he looking like?
I think he would be back by then. They said it was a few weeks.
Yeah, going the Super
He
Bowl
could
and retire.
potentially be back.
I
That's
think
like
I saw
another
something
3
he
weeks
might be
from
back
now.
next week. I hope not. So.
Bruh,
Taysom Hill, but
he finna die.
Taysom
First game. If he come back too soon, he finna die, bruh.
So I should keep Taysom Hill just in case. All right.
Hell, bruh. The Saints should keep Taysom Hill in just in case, cause fucking, bruh, Drew Brees is 40. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this
Yeah.
nigga's old. Like, he gonna take bruh. He took a hit that if he took 10 years ago, it was cool. He took it now at the age of 40, broke 11
Fried.
ribs.
Fried.
Punctured lung,
Exactly. Like, bruh, what?
near death.
Next
I will say
Exactly.
championship week looks nice because there's games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So, oh yeah, because when it gets close to the playoffs, I forget
Yep.
college football's over. Next game, yeah.
The next game is on Friday. There's actually 3 games on Friday. The
Okay.
first of the 3 is the Buccaneers versus the Lions.
Do we play
In
this?
You
Detroit.
start, you start,
In
you
Detroit.
start everyone on the Bucks offense.
I feel like I was gonna say I feel like Matt Stafford might go off in this game.
Nah, that Bucks
TJ,
that Bucks
that's my
defense.
guy. TJ Hawkinson, my guy.
TJ,
Thank
you
you. Want
start.
to thank him for your fantasy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If DeAndre Swift
My
is there, you
guy.
start him. But yeah, you start Gronk, you start him. You start Mike Evans.
That's a game that could hit the over.
You start
betting
Ronald
on this
Jones
game.
for sure. You start Ronald Jones. That run defense is awful in Detroit.
Rank all those weapons that week on the Bucks.
Damn.
Oh, number.
Ronald Jones is number one in my opinion.
Okay.
Montgomery went off for like 20 points today. Ronald Jones could do it.
I got number one actually being Mike Evans that week because they got nobody to guard him.
Dang, they gonna put Okuda on him?
You
I
can't,
think
bruh.
he's hurt.
Yeah,
I think he
okay,
missed. He
okay.
missed this week. He's hurt.
I'm just like, even if he's back,
Yeah, don't do
bruh,
that.
he's 5'10",
Yeah,
5'11". Mike Evans is legitimately 6'5".
Don't do that to the rookie.
He gonna get 8. They just gonna be like fade route from the
No.
50, fade route.
From the 50?
We just exactly, bruh, just fade route, bruh. He's too little. He's a baby.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Like Mike
But yeah,
Evans.
Yeah, he won. He won there.
I
So-
would even go AB before Chris Godwin just because I feel like Chris Godwin's dealing with almost what Juju dealt with. Like, once you have that fire ass fantasy year, people gonna start paying attention, bro.
Yeah,
So the
People
Bucks,
watching film and everything.
facts.
But don't
And
you
them
think
boys
with
play
the
fantasy
amount of
too.
weapons fucks him up?
Yeah, that's why I was going with the third receiver versus second receiver because you got no one to match up on Mike Evans. AB is still AB.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Godwin is the closest thing to a normal receiver out of that whole receiving core.
Very true.
second game we got here. 49ers at Arizona for the Cardinals. Ironically, though, the 49ers have been playing in Arizona. So who's really the home team here?
You gotta have whatever running back is starting for the 49ers that week. It doesn't matter. Like,
Mostert,
bruh,
Raheem Mostert.
it could be me.
I
You
was
could
about
see
to say-
Winston Anderson on that bit.
You better
Raheem
pick up
Mostert
Winston
gonna
Anderson.
be there.
You feel me? Like,
Championship week, start Winston Anderson.
like,
start-
bruh, what?
Debo
No
and
jokes.
Kyle
Brandon
Shanahan, the
Ayuk.
coach, run it.
Either or. Don't start both of them if they're on like the same team for you.
Yeah.
But if they have no running backs and they have Cal Juszczyk, it's the only active back. Start him.
I'm not gonna lie, he would eat
Just like, bruh,
double digits guaranteed.
They make it happen. I would assume George Kittle would be back by then.
Probably.
Possibly.
Debo is already healthy now. We saw what he did healthy last week.
Nice little gadget player. If you need a little flex, might work for you.
Who were they playing again?
The
Oh,
Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
bruh, Nuke, Kenyon
Nuke,
Drake,
100%.
or
Drake.
Christian Kirk.
Drake.
yeah, Kenyon Drake is. They're gonna run him into the ground. Basically, they're like, we're gonna run you into the ground, and then that's why we have Edmonds. So yeah,
Oh,
that's the
okay.
game plan.
So if his knee isn't done by then, you start him. But if his knee is done by then, you start Edmonds.
Basically,
Okay, bet that. I like that.
basically.
All right. So the next game we have that day is the Dolphins at the Vegas Raiders.
Oh, Devontae Parker is the number one option in that game.
Yeah. Start Gaskins.
That's a weird game. That game gives me weird vibes.
Darren
It's
Waller.
the one I'm afraid of for the
That
Dolphins
gives me weird
because
vibes.
there's a few tough games we have down the stretch, and then next week we play the Chiefs. We have the Raiders, and we
Bills,
have
In Las
Patriots.
Vegas
and
on
we
a
have the
Friday?
Patriots too. Yeah,
And the
In Las
Bills.
Vegas on a
and
Friday.
the Bills. Yeah, it's on Friday at 8:15. It's the prime time.
That's
game.
gonna be like 12 to 15.
that's
That
gonna
game's
be-
gonna be ugly.
That's gonna be, yeah. I can see it having one of those Aki ass scores. Next we have the Giants and the Ravens. That's the next day, 1 p.m.
If we don't on a Saturday,
Yeah, on a Saturday.
No college football over,
1
so they
p.m.
gotta do something. They
oh,
got
they
time.
just off the perks. I'm finna be watching all.
This is on
types
the
of football.
27th. This is after
Lamar,
Christmas.
you start JK
Go ahead and start.
and Mark Andrews if he's good.
Yeah.
Those three.
Hollywood.
No.
Hollywood. We starting Hollywood?
He's gonna find his groove at that point. Just because shit, if we making the playoffs, we need a number one receiver, and he's the closest thing we got to it. Dez is just like, he not bad, but shit, we can't ask Dez to be the number one receiver after coming off the streets for 2 years. You just can't do that.
That ain't fair.
So yeah, you start all of them. Whoever we got at tight end, we would just be signing niggas. It don't matter. And start our defense, bro. We finna make Daniel Jones see ghosts, just like Sam Darnold do. So it's all good.
All right. So next we have the Falcons at the Chiefs. That's Pat
Start
Mahomes
everyone
all day.
on the Chiefs.
Pat Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Tyreek can go off for at least
Clyde.
2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey,
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek.
Mm-hmm. All them boys.
I would expect that to be the Sammy Watkins game for some reason. Sammy Watkins just
Start-
pick weird ass games to go
Yeah,
off.
wow.
I would start the
I can
Chiefs
see that.
defense as well.
Ryan good for a turnover.
Only person I would start from the Falcons is one of the receivers. If Julio's healthy, start Julio. If he's not, you start Ridley. It's just that simple.
I feel like they're both startable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like worst case scenario, the
And
Chiefs
Ryan's
put up
gonna
like
let it
50
fly.
on them, and then exactly, and then Matt Ryan gotta let it fly.
They're good in the Falcons players are good in fantasy because they're always playing from behind.
Exactly.
They got to
They just be out there running, getting cardio.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for
All
them.
this time, okay. 60-yard passes. That's all they catch.
After that, you have the Panthers against the Washington football team in
Start
Washington.
Robbie Anderson. That's all I know. Start Robbie Anderson.
DJ Moore.
Start DJ Moore. Oh, Gibson.
You start Antonio Gibson
100%.
and the other guy. I forgot his name.
J.D. McKissick.
Yes.
After that, we
Okay.
got the Browns at the Jets. Chubb.
Chubb,
Start
Hunt,
then Jamison Crowder.
I was
Crowder.
Okay.
You start Landry. If you're in a deep ass league, you look at Higgins.
is Jamison Crowder the only playable Jets?
He's so fire,
Jets.
and this man hates him. but
At
he's so
that
fire.
point,
pretty much.
you can take a chance on one of the other receivers, honestly. Either Brashad Perriman or Denzel Mims, but
scared.
that's exactly what you're doing is taking a chance.
I'm
And
scared.
shit, we not even finna talk about the running backs. We know who the
Okay.
running back is. He just getting a free check at this point.
Yo, Frank Gore.
Man,
And
he
shout
had
out to dog P.
1,000 yards.
Ryan, his backup. He learned it.
Frank Gore gonna survive till his son make the league.
100%.
That's it.
100%.
They ain't gonna play on the same team as him.
That shit gonna be Frank Gore Jr. Oh, that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is not gonna know what to do
Is that junior or senior? Oh, goddamn.
They both look the same.
until they start running. They gonna be like, that's a 40-year-old man.
After
Look
the
at his-
Browns Jets, we got the Bears Jaguars.
Start Laviska Shenault, Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson all day, every day.
David Montgomery?
Yeah.
It's retarded.
I don't,
Like,
th-
you
I don't
can
think there's
start
many
him.
people you can
RB2.
start in that game.
You can start David Montgomery, but it's like
you start
maybe.
James Robinson as well. He's a top 4
That's a-
fantasy running back for
I
a
don't know.
reason.
That's a risky game to start anybody.
they
Maybe
need to free
that's
James
it.
Robinson or something,
With-
bro. Like I don't know.
With what he's doing this fantasy season, he's a player that you leave in your lineup
Yeah, he is.
no matter what.
This next game is the Bengals at the Houston Texans. Deshaun off rip.
Watson.
He's been balling.
Deshaun Watson. There's
I
a
think he has
there's a
like
receiver that went off
Kiki
today. I don't know.
QT.
Yeah. Start Brandon Cooks.
David
No, Brandon
Johnson.
Cooks, I think, got hurt today.
Sad.
Oh,
day.
And,
they found some random dude off the streets. I don't know who it was, but he was making catches for Deshaun
That's what
today.
I'm saying.
His name was Chris Hansen. Exactly, bro. Chris Hansen.
That's Scott Hansen's brother from
I-
Red Zone.
Shit, I
Scott
don't
Hansen,
know.
that's your brother?
I hear Chris Hansen. I think a Dateline would.
I was
you
gonna
feel
say
me?
the guy that
That's it.
finds the
Catch a predator,
rapists.
you feel
Yeah.
me?
He's a receiver now.
Shit, he out here catching balls too. You feel me? Shit, crazy. Catching predators and the passes.
Catching predators and touchdown passes in a week.
That shit crazy. But yeah, Deshaun finna make it happen. You could start one of the Johnson running backs. You really just taking a chance at that point. That should be a flex player, if
Oh,
anything.
Dice.
Mhm.
There's not much you would
If
want to
JJ Watt had a position, I would just start
Who
him.
are they playing?
100%.
They're playing the Bengals.
Yeah, don't start anybody on. that
How
team.
long is Will Fuller
the
suspended?
rest,
the
of the,
rest
the
of
rest
the
of the
season?
year?
Oh, the
Plus,
rest of the
plus
season.
like a game next year.
Ah, never mind. All right, so the next game is the Colts versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
JT.
You start Jonathan Taylor.
We
Yeah.
already
I
said
don't-
how much points
I
he
don't
dropped.
care if the entire Colts roster, organization, the entire state of Indiana catch COVID. You start Jonathan Taylor. I don't care if they put a high school team out there around Jonathan Taylor. You start him. I'm so serious. You start Jonathan Taylor that week.
If you don't start Jonathan Taylor and he's on your bench and he goes off,
He's gonna. It's not no if he goes off. When he goes off,
Yeah.
you know what to do with yourself.
I'm gonna laugh if he gets like 44
You
yards.
know what to do with yourself.
he listen. It's in the making. Think about it.
All I'm gonna say is Trill says start Corey Davis today.
Bruh.
He got 29 points on my bench.
Bruh,
I'm
Corey Davis
listening
had
to-
11 catches, 182 yards, no
Touchdown.
touchdowns.
No, one touchdown.
Ex-
Cheese, do you
Bruh.
feel like you're sick?
I'm listening to Trill for the rest of the season. Is what I'm doing.
Bruh, you start Jonathan Taylor. He finna go off. He used to playing in the cold. He gonna be playing outdoors. Like, think about
He's
it, bruh.
cold-blooded.
He is,
Playing in
bruh.
Wisconsin. He good.
He's from Wisconsin.
Bruh, it's
He
gonna be
used to love that
snowing,
Played in
bruh.
Wisconsin.
He used
He's
to-
surviving.
It's gonna be perfect, bruh. They ain't got no Devin Bush to make time. Bruh, he finna see Minka. Run Minka straight over.
Yep.
CTE for everybody.
Start all the receivers for Pittsburgh.
Bruh, they
One in each league.
T.Y. caught a touchdown today. Think about that, bruh. T.Y. Hilton caught a
T.Y.
touchdown
went
today.
crazy today.
Bruh, I seen T.Y. as the number one receiver at a point. I was like, this can't be right. This can't be right. T.Y.
Ty Hilton.
FIU.
Ty
from
FIU?
Miami?
The crib.
Oh my! I was like, I'm gonna shed a tear.
On the Colts.
Shit was crazy. I was like, damn, they ain't even throwing it to everyone else.
With Phillip, there's a drought river.
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he's
I
terrible.
catch Phillip Rivers in these streets, honestly. He's literally, like I said, in these streets, that's a rolling speed bump, big dog.
He gonna have
You
like 8
catch
of his
him in
kids
these
around
streets.
him,
I was
though,
gonna
big dog.
say, yeah, then you fucked. You're gonna get jumped.
You're
That's a
right.
whole basketball team whooping your ass. That's it. Don't touch our dad.
I'm trying to think about these words very carefully.
Just elbows and knees.
I don't condone hitting kids,
You can get a biblical.
What Michael Jordan
beatdown.
said.
but
All
fuck
right,
them
we gonna
kids.
get
You
it.
feel me? So basically, I ain't finna hit no kid. I'm mush him. You feel me? And I ain't hitting no kid.
I'm
You just
mushing
mush
Yeah,
him.
but when 12 of them are coming at you, doesn't he have like a dozen kids?
All right, listen.
That boy
Really
Steve
athletic.
Martin Jr. out
Listen,
Chili
listen.
athletic.
I'll kick a kid in the face then.
Oh my
And the
God.
once a 4-year-old get kicked in the face, they gonna be like, oh, he's serious. He mean business. Okay. I'm here for your dad. I'm not here for you, bruh. If y'all want to smoke, I could go through 12 of y'all.
Yo, this
I
man
got the energy to beat 12 kids,
If y'all
bruh.
want to smoke.
Willie, you have said
Y'all
on this
can
show
catch it.
that you would trade your
No,
dog for
yeah.
Ray Lewis blessed Lamar Jackson Super Bowl winning football, and now you have said that you would kick a child. God bless you.
Bruh, like, you don't.
It's fucking
Like,
kids, though. I feel
You know what?
That
you know what?
pandemic
I ain't even
pressure
tell
is
nobody
real.
this, bruh. Saturday morning.
Oh,
My
gosh.
old
No.
job. You know what my old job is, working with them demonic ass kids.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfuckers call me at 8:45 in the morning
What?
Like you're talking about this last Saturday?
on 3 different apps. Call me on WhatsApp, call me on FaceTime, call me on a regular phone call. I just looked at the phone. I was like, bro, you the devil.
Why they call you
This
on
the devil
WhatsApp,
calling
too?
right
Yeah,
here.
nah, don't answer that.
Everybody be like, can you come in for a couple
Bruh,
hours?
they was like, can you come work? And I was just like,
Hell no.
I ain't even want to tell them I just beat the Rona. I should have just told them I had the Rona and I'm going to come give it. That's what I should have did. I should have been like, yeah, I'll
We're
come
not
work.
condoning spreading around
I got
here,
work.
but it's funny.
Yeah, I got the Rona and I'm coming. They would have been like, no, don't come. No, I'm coming. I'm coming. I need all the money.
Call me at 8:45 in the AM.
Exactly. You want to call me to wake me up?
I need all
You
the
ain't know I had the Rona. Now I'm giving it to everybody.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
It's-
You know
it's
what
wild out
I
here.
would take it so far. I would.
No. We going to
So-
change subject. Next
Yeah,
game.
I was
next
gonna
game.
say.
I
Well,
was-
all right.
wrong.
So I'm gonna
blow the whistle.
I'm setting one rule from here on out. So this way, because we got a good subject we want to talk about before we run out of time. But each of you just choose one player from the next games. Okay, each of you just choose one player. So the next game is the Broncos at the Chargers.
Austin Eckler.
Cheese.
I don't want to go next.
Justin
Justin Herbert.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say Justin Herbert's a safe pick there.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
All right.
Herbert, you know.
Rams at Seahawks.
Russ. Jared Goff. DK.
DK was my choice.
Tyler Lockett.
Oh,
I was
supposed to
gonna
one.
say Tyler
I was supposed to say
Lockett,
one. I'm on
'cause-
drugs. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Eagles Cowboys. Cheese is like, don't make me pick.
No one. No, I'm fucking with you. Damn, I don't even know.
Cheese
That
ain't
game
gonna
is so
choose because
ugly.
he knows it's probably somebody off of the Eagles.
If
Yeah.
Dalton's playing, I like you. I like Amari Cooper.
I'm taking.
No, never mind. Darius Slay gonna lock him. I like CD Lamb.
Ooh, CD's nice.
Taking Carson Wentz.
Wow.
True.
Yep. He went for 40 points on us easily.
Taking Ezekiel Elliott.
Wow. Okay. Titans at the Packers. Aaron Rodgers.
Derrick Henry's probably gonna run for 250 yards.
Aaron Rodgers gonna throw like 4 touchdowns. After today, Baker Mayfield threw what, 4 or 5 touchdowns on them?
4.
Derrick Henry gonna be like, look, I'm a Lambeau Leap with no fans
Yeah.
5 times.
Yeah, he gonna eat. AJ Brown. Corey Davis too. Don't sleep.
All right. Last game. Bills at the Patriots.
Diggs.
I was gonna say
Dig-
Stephon Diggs probably.
We'll
Diggs.
see. Fuck. I like Cole Beasley.
I was thinking that, but I don't know.
Cole Beasley.
If
You even
Smoke
start
back,
any-
you can maybe look at
The,
Is
the
Smoke.
Smoke
running,
back? You
I don't
can
know
start Smoke.
which one of the running backs for the Patriots, but one of them is gonna ball against the Bills.
That's exactly. I don't. You never know.
Just Probably Harris.
It's picking in the hat. Honestly,
You could start a Bill running back too.
depends. I feel you.
They both sliders. South Florida sliders.
At most, AA.
Is that the last game?
Yeah, that was the last game.
All right. What's our next topic?
The NBA is back.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, we back.
Thank
And
God.
we coming back right before Christmas, but we got Christmas games as well. So while I pull up those Christmas games, I'm gonna ask y'all which game y'all most excited about, and then we're gonna talk about another NBA subject.
Yeah, I got you. NBA.
Honestly, it's gonna sound crazy.
I
I am a Heat fan.
Well,
Don't
let's-
get me wrong.
Let's go in order. I got the schedule right
Okay,
here for
there
y'all.
it is. Yep.
What
I
were you
got
doing?
you.
Picking the games?
Yeah, we'll pick the games now. So you got the first game of the days at noon. You got the New Orleans Pelicans at the Miami Heat.
The Pelicans don't deserve to be playing on Christmas. I ain't gonna lie. Only the lights on.
I think they put them there
It should be
because
the
the
Knicks.
potential.
Should be Knicks against Heat.
Shut the hell up.
Obi Toppin against Bam. The rivalry starts.
At least prove yourself first.
That's when the
That's
rivalry starts.
terrible, bro. I ain't even finna respond to
There's
that
some Will
shit
Fuller
right
in
there.
that cup.
There's some Will Fuller in that cup.
Some Will Fuller in
There's
that
some steroids
in
in
his
there.
cup. He offered.
Obi Toppin. Nah, but yeah, the Heat are gonna beat the Pelicans unless Zion goes crazy. But I don't see it. Well, I see it, but I still.
I could see him at least
I
like
still
having a
think the
solid
Heat. The
game.
Heat are
He's
gonna win.
marketable. He's gonna ball that game.
He gonna break a backboard, but yeah, he gonna win. I ain't stressing it. Like they just want to put Zion on TV. Like
I feel like there's always two Christmas games that are blowouts, and that's gonna be one of them.
Second game of the day, the Golden State Warriors at the Milwaukee Bucks.
I got the Warriors by 70.
Yeah, Warriors. Easily.
Y'all love Steph Curry.
Nah, I just think Draymond's gonna give Giannis
Oh, okay.
problems.
I can see that.
and
I think they're gonna
I'd see
bring
that.
the
Yeah.
energy of that game. Honestly, I am gonna side with that. I like Golden State.
I can see that.
I think Giannis is kind of disconnected too.
Steph Curry.
But I actually am gonna take the Bucks because Drew Holiday on Steph Curry is gonna be interesting as well. So
They'll kick it out to
You know who could have a
Not
good game
Clay
that
Thompson.
game? Two options that could have a good
Kelly
game that
Oubre.
game: Kelly Oubre or
Yeah,
James
they're-
Wiseman.
ooh, we're gonna see what James Wiseman doing.
people forgetting, bro. Andrew Wiggins is there and he's actually trying to get better. So it's like,
He should have been already doing that.
but I think he was. He just,
he come out this
He
year and
wasn't
do
good at doing it,
25.
though?
Bruh, that'd be crazy.
No, if he comes out here and he's like who he was supposed to be, they could be contenders.
If
for
he
real.
comes out and does what he's supposed to be, he's supposed to be. From the report in 2015 from Bleacher Report, it
He's
was
supposed
the
to be next to
Maple
LeBron
Jordan
James.
or the
So-
Maple
it
Kobe.
was they predicted the top
Yeah.
10 players or like the top 20 players for 2020. 80 and Boogie were 1 and 2, and Wiggins was 3. That didn't pan out
He was
so
supposed
far.
to be the
LeBron
next
wasn't
one.
even in the top 20. KD was like 4. Russ was like in the top 6.
I honestly feel like him getting traded from the Cavs, like LeBron trading him away, kind of fucked him up in the head a little bit.
He was like, "Why you don't want me, man?" That's all he could think. That's all he could think, and it's alright.
Now his light skinned dad got him.
The next 3 games are pretty damn solid. The Brooklyn Nets at the Boston Celtics.
It'll be interesting, but I expect the Celtics to win that game. Honestly,
I can see the Celtics winning just because Brooklyn still kind of needs to develop the rhythm together.
They're not gonna care about that game. They-
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that game 2?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, maybe just 'cause it's nationally televised,
Game
you
2,
give
yeah.
it your all.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
they'll
like
try.
Durant to drop 40.
I won't
try.
completely count them out though, but
Nets.
like I'm saying like 95% that Boston wins that game.
They'll
Nets.
try, but it's like
Ooh, I can't wait for this
you
parlay.
said, you said Nets.
He's on,
KD.
Yeah, he
he's on
off
that,
drugs.
Yeah, he's on that drug.
KD.
The next 2 matchups are honestly my 2 favorite though.
Jason Tatum can't see Kevin Durant.
I know
What
he's
the
gonna
fuck
like
are you
this
guys
one.
talking
He's-
about?
But like it's early in the season, and Kevin Durant
Santa,
coming
Kevin
back from
Durant's
injury.
he's gonna remind everyone. He's gonna point down. He's gonna be like,
this next
He's played
game
0
40.
games.
This next
40.
game was literally on Chloe's Christmas list. The Mavericks at the Lakers.
"This passing of the torch right here."
So you're saying that Luka's gonna beat the Lakers?
Luka's the next face of the NBA. But
Luka
we
about
could
to
talk
lose
about
by-
that. We could talk about that for another day.
Luka about to lose by 20.
You think there's a Luka LeBron duel?
This game's gonna be crazy.
I think this
the
is gonna
Lakers
be
are
one
still
of the
gonna
craziest
win.
games. Easy.
Yeah, yeah.
This
This,
gonna be
this
the-
probably might be the best game.
Does
What are you
anyone
gonna do though
know
if the
when
Mavs win?
KP is gonna be back?
Exactly that too.
KP's not
That-
gonna be back that
That's a
game.
big issue. Yeah.
Not gonna be back.
Okay. Didn't they try to get this nigga some help? Who did they get to Dallas?
Josh Richardson.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
Josh Richardson, which is solid. I think that's
Tyrell Terry in the second round.
yeah,
Remember
that
what
was a-
Tyler Hero
that
did
was a
last
decent-
year? Just
That
remember
was a
Tyrell
decent
Terry.
pickup.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Luka. He got to go for 50.
Yeah, that
That-
might happen actually.
That's
Triple-double.
basically the whole game. Is he's got to go for 50.
And they're
Tim
not gonna
Hardaway's
win.
got to hit his shots. Josh Richardson's got to hit his shots. Boban is gonna be a problem for fucking anybody that tries to guard him because he's 7'6". So yeah,
It's gonna be the last time LeBron dominates him.
The last game of the evening, I think, is the best matchup: the Clippers versus the Nuggets in Denver.
3-1.
I'm going with the Nuggets.
3-1.
I like the Nuggets to have a 31-point lead eventually.
Whoa, that's true. Cause
No, I'm just trolling because it's 3-1. But yeah, damn. I feel like it's gonna. Shit.
Real quick, losing Jeremy Grant, I feel like that hasn't been talked about. I feel like him going to
I feel like
His
this
quote
Detroit
was
has been talked about.
his
but
quote was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my
Oh.
life. Like honestly,
He
he was
was-
like, "My development as a player matters more to me." I'm sorry, Mike Malone would have developed you anybody better than anyone in the state of Detroit can, bro.
You go to
The city of
Detroit and see
Detroit,
what
I'm
everything's
sorry.
happened. Everyone's they drafted. Blake Griffin, bro. His career was almost, bro.
Bro, he wanted to
Practically
kill
is.
people there, bro. They gave Reggie Jackson 5 for 80 mil. Look at where he at now.
yeah, he thinks
Exactly,
he's gonna
bruh.
get more looks and he's gonna ball out, but he was gonna get the same
Probably
amount
just
of
gonna
bread.
put MPJ
The Nuggets
there
won
for
the
his
match.
minutes.
The Nuggets won the match.
Bro, this man, bro, do you know how messed up the city of Detroit is? This man, Derrick Rose, said he wants to be like Jimmy Butler. Think about that statement for a second. Derrick Rose wants to be like Jimmy Butler. That was his exact quote. I want to be the Jimmy Butler of this team.
Oh, like he wanted.
Exactly, bro. If that's what Derrick Rose got to do, bro, that team gone.
Yeah, no.
That team fried.
Killian Hayes.
Bro,
We
they,
gonna see.
bro, they took Patrick Wood. Oh, Jesus, bro. Oh,
But
my
yeah, no,
God.
the Nuggets. Y'all think they're gonna be okay without Jeremy Grant though?
I think they could be.
Yeah, with
MPJ gonna take a step. RJ Hampton's nice.
Hampton real
You probably
nice.
gotta go.
Millsap is still there.
They probably gotta go a
Paul
little
Millsap.
more
Bobo.
small ball.
Bobo has probably been like
Losing
eating
Plumlee
5
too,
coats
yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
They're stacked on
At least 8
guards.
meals.
Him and
Yep, exactly.
Who?
Yeah.
Pokaskeski. Sorry, I'm so sorry from
that
OKC.
18-year-old,
From
that's-
OKC.
They took him?
No, from
He
OKC.
said his
no,
name
they need to be
correctly as
eating
far as
together.
I know.
They need to be eating together. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that guy.
It's like, I don't know what
That
happened.
kid.
Alexi
That kid weighs like
Pufuscula.
100. Like
That's how I felt reading his name. No lie.
I tried. I'm so sorry.
he weighed like.
bro, they say he like 7'2", 190. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, bro,
that's-
that don't sound.
That is
healthy.
unhealthy. That boy got anorexia. What the fuck?
He just gotta eat, bro. That's it. You know.
Well,
He
he's
got
in
the
America now.
bones.
Just get him to some McDonald's. Get him on that
That's-
Ocho Cinco diet.
I don't think it's gonna pan out for him properly.
Eating McDonald's?
Yeah, I don't think it pans out for him like it does for other people, especially if you come from another country, bro.
Oh yeah, no, he can't.
I
His
feel like
body is gonna be like,
McDonald's-
nigga, what?
You think he'll just.
They gonna be like, bro, this is not real
You
food.
think he'll
Well,
explode?
Let's talk about one last thing real quick
Nigga,
before
who?
before we let the people go. The NBA City jerseys.
Oh yeah, I already got my list of who I'm
Yep.
copping off.
I got the
rip.
graphic up for the people to see, so the jerseys are up there.
Off
Oh
the
my
rip. I'm
God.
copping CP3, Braun,
Oh my
Oladipo.
Off
PJ
the
and
rip,
Ja.
that Miami uniform though. That Miami uniform though is stupid clean. I think the one that is most true to what the concept of the city jerseys are supposed to be, that's the nicest, is the Brooklyn one, because they got the Basquiat situation going on from there.
Mm.
I like that one a lot.
I
Utah
like
got a clean
Indiana's
one.
the way it's like a throwback to their ship.
Yep.
Oh nah, the Hornets. That's just stupid fire.
Yeah, the Hornets got a clean one. Memphis got a clean one too. I like Memphis's.
Yep, it's on my cop list.
I got a cop in the Atlanta one just because it's an MLK.
It's a
on it.
MLK. I felt like I got to,
Like,
right?
I got a cop in the Atlanta one,
Dang, I got to.
and
The
then
way-
I'm gonna get it custom made so it's a MLK on the back too. That shit finna be clean.
Fuck with the Nuggets one.
I think the Pelicans one is the red,
Nuggets
white,
one
and
is
blue
clean,
one,
too.
right?
The red. I fuck with the red. The Pacers look kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's like
They
the
remind
throwback.
me of the Laney Fives.
The Orlando one is kind of clean. I kind of like that.
The
one.
Warriors,
the
the
Lakers?
Warriors one is just like a throwback of
The
it.
Lakers.
They don't even be trying.
They
The
all-
Warriors
they all
don't
just
try,
clean.
bro.
Yeah.
The
The
Warriors be
Spurs,
like,
the
here.
Spurs one is low key fire with the colorway,
That's
like
what
the old school one.
That's what I love about it. They how they change up the color.
The Mavericks one is clean. We talked about the Hornets.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Yeah,
fire.
Chief
That
said
might
that
be
he
the
liked
best one.
I'm
Hornets.
copping that off rip. Y'all got a cop
I fuck with the Heat one, but I just feel like they gotta switch.
The Suns
the
one
pink and
honestly
the
might
blue,
be the
that shit
cleanest
just
though.
annoys me.
I feel like the regular pink and the solid blue are better than those.
We gotta
Yeah.
give the whole team South Beach LeBrons then, and they gotta play in South
Yeah.
Beach LeBrons when they wear these.
They do. Somebody's going to. Tyler's going to. He already copped it.
LeBron said he bringing the South Beach LeBrons back out this year. I
That'd be
heard that
fire.
and I was like, damn.
He can't
that
do that.
would be
to us.
fire.
No cap. Dwayne Wade's shoes. Wade. Shout out Wade. He got some 5 colorways. I'm definitely cop. That's gonna be my basketball shoe.
Dwayne
I'll be
Wade,
back on it.
he finessed the world. He was recruiting Jimmy Butler. He was just like, I'm gonna give you everything.
No,
I
that's
had.
why Pat Riley let him go. He was like, "You gotta go get Jimmy Butler. I can't pay you. I'll pay you when you bring Jimmy Butler back." And he
Wow.
brought Jimmy
Basically.
Butler back.
He was on a mission the whole time.
Mhm. Yeah,
He stopped in Cleveland just to say what's up to LeBron.
Yeah, he was, oh, Bron out here. What's good, Bron?
He was like, "Fuck it, I spent a few months in Cleveland, play a little basketball, see my
Are you trying to win a
nephews."
chip? Oh no, bro. No, I can't win a chip no more. That's not what my knees can do.
He was
He's
like,
get
"Bro,
the fuck out of here. Go back to Pat. I'm trading you.
that shit was tragic."
Deuces, bro.
I will say the one thing I like about the Knicks one is that they did partner with Kith to make theirs.
They did?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a Kith jersey.
I didn't know that. That's
I
cool.
might cop one just 'cause of that.
That's cool.
Shout out to my kosher brother Ronnie Feig.
I gotta get a Spurs one just 'cause it's like
What's the one next to Miami
The
on the right?
colorway?
The blue one.
Let's see. Right next to Miami.
that looks like Dallas, but I don't want
Milwaukee.
to.
Yeah, that's
Milwaukee has blue and
That's fire. I can't lie.
I don't like the
Rockets
Wizards
have
one.
blue.
It looks too much like their actual jersey.
The Wizards and the Philly one, I really don't like.
The Suns are gonna be one of my favorites.
The
for
Suns
sure.
one is like probably the
Where's the
cleanest.
Suns one?
The Suns one is like
Second to
a
last
black
row on the
jersey. It
bottom.
looks like it's a sunset almost.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Hornets are the 4th jersey.
Yeah, stupid fire.
It's not that it's not stupid
Fourth
fire.
jersey where?
It's just that on the list, like in the picture, like the 4th jersey. You feel me? Yeah. Pretty sure that's 4 for Devontae Graham, but I'm just like, that's basically their normal color. It's just a
Kinda.
little lighter,
Yeah.
honestly. Like
I like it though.
Michael Jordan was like, just fade that bitch a little bit. We
Yeah,
good.
exactly. We good. Hey,
I can't even see it. You feel me? I got the Henny in my cup.
Exactly. He had the Henny in his cup and it looked lighter. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's it."
Honestly,
do
yeah,
not
I
like the
gotta get
Pelicans
this.
ones, though.
I'll go top 3
Okay.
in no particular order. Not Suns. Spurs, Heat, MLK for ATL. Like I gotta get that.
Milwaukee, Dallas, and I fuck with Phoenix.
No, yeah, Phoenix and Miami
Yeah,
for me.
Phoenix.
And then I like the New Orleans one, honestly. That one's pretty nice.
Phoenix,
But the New York one got my heart, and so does
Actually,
Brooklyn.
Phoenix, Milwaukee, and Indiana for me.
Y'all want to give those fantasy shout-outs real quick before we let the people go? Because it's been a little over an hour.
Shit.
Let's see who we got. I got a
I thought
first
we
shout-out,
already did that.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Darren
Yeah,
Waller,
14 in
38
the first
fantasy
half.
points.
Shout out to the Jason Sanders, I think is his first name, from Miami, the kicker. 14 points. 14 points. Shout out to Jason.
Okay. At the kicker.
Shout out Julio, quick little 15 piece. Shout out Tyler Boyd, even though he got ejected, he got me 16 points. Shout out to the Dolphins defense, 2 interceptions, 16 points.
We already gave
Michael Thomas, 20 points.
Corey Davis. a shout
Taysom
out.
Hill,
Oh,
23
man.
points, even though he's on my bench because I got Patty Mahomes today.
Marvin Jones Jr., 21.5 points, 8 catches, 116 yards, and a TD.
Okay. Ryan Tanny. Y'all said Tanny? Tanny had 37 points today.
Wow, so Tannehill outplayed Baker fantasy-wise.
Justin Jefferson hit the gritty one time. 9 for 121 in the game.
Adrian Peterson, just because he's still scoring. This nigga had 2 touchdowns again today, 17 points. Like, I really don't know what Adrian Peterson is doing, what fountain of youth he's drinking from, but he making this shit happen. It's fucking crazy.
Can't wait till Swift take his spot and get them fantasy points because I need that playoff time.
Fucking
luck.
Chargers are down 28-0 at half.
Good
Like,
luck
Who are
with
they
y'all
playing?
fantasy
Who are they
playoffs.
play? Oh, they're playing the Patriots.
Yeah, my
Cam-
parlay's fried.
If y'all
Fuck
got
it.
fantasy questions, hit us up. You know where we be at.
Should have put +1.5.
Yeah, I think
But
that's
yeah, As
Jesus
always, follow
Christ.
us on Twitter and Instagram, man. No, bro. Parlay, bro. Bad week. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, MBF_Clo, MBF_Chill, at Cheese,
CHEZ_0.
at Only a Mono, on YouTube, MBF_podcast. Subscribe, like, hit the bell notification. Posting videos
Do that.
pretty much daily, starting on Mondays. Mondays? Every day?
yeah, pretty
Close
much.
to every day.
We're about to put we're putting out pretty much content every day.
All that.
Sometimes 2 a days even.
Mm-hmm.
All that.
And on Apple
Shout out to it
Podcasts,
today.
Spotify, and Anchor. Nothing but facts all together. Y'all take care.